How's it going, everybody? Adam here. Welcome back to another episode of our Minecraft Let's Play world. Last time we worked down there with the bulk storage, and I've done some resource gathering in the meantime. So we've got a little bit more redstone here, because I believe I broke some up. And apology there wasn't a episode last week. I put out an update video. If I can, there'll be a little icon up here for if you're watching it on PC, I believe. Otherwise, there'll be a link in the description. This is my update video that'll explain a lot of things. But anyway, also have a lot of resources. This is what I'm most happy with. Got 2 stacks of diamonds as well, which is fantastic. The iron ore is a bit meh because we have the iron farm and whatnot. And anyway, so I am going to jump down here and we're just going to finish up these last couple of modules. These ones on the side here, we can actually have them. I'm not 100% sure if they touch the redstone that's up here. So, didn't move. So that redstone line comes up to here. Oh, it might get interfered with this thing. I think I moved it. Yeah, that used to be down a block. So yeah, I moved that. Anyway, I'm going to quickly throw these in and I will be back when that's done. Alright, so with the exception of the missing shulker boxes, the silos are now done. And unfortunately, due to how this is done, I'm going to have to just do a quick test here. We're going to need a corridor here that has to be a 1x wide tunnel, which it makes this a little interesting. I just want to throw in some blocks to see how it'll sort of look. So keep it 3 tall at a minimum. Don't know why I kept jumping there. Yeah. That's kind of what my feeling is at the moment. Especially if we were to go like that. Supposedly. So there'd be a wall there. Either that or we just expose the redstone. Because, yeah, I don't quite like the one wide gap there. But unfortunately we can't really get away with anything else. I might be able to... Whoopsies. Might be able to rearrange this somehow. Possibly. Just trying to think. I don't know. I'd have to figure this out, but I'll leave that for just an off-camera work thing. And if I can, you know, do end up figuring out a way to do that, I will let you guys know. But now, that actually worked. For the entrance, just in general, I wanted it to be I did want it to be a 3x3 staircase. So I'll probably have to work something out. I've dug out the floor here too. We're probably going to try and put that in today as well. So I wanted it to be inset a little bit, instead of being like flush with the floor or walking in down here. But yeah, I shall see about this whole staircase thing. We won't work on that today, considering I now have to sort of potentially redesign this thing. So yeah, but I figured we could probably go back to the end and try do a little bit of shulker box hunting. And oh dear, that did not go as planned. That's sort of the first time that has failed in a while. So I figured we won't necessarily do that together. I think I'll just go and do that because I've done it before and kind of gets really repetitive. So I'm gonna go do that, see if I can get some more shulker boxes, and I will be back relatively shortly. Cool. Alright, so made it out here. I know I said that it wasn't gonna actually bring you guys, but the one thing I forgot to mention was I wanted to make a map. Okay, well that's not particularly great. I don't know how you make bigger maps either. That just... There's a scale 1 to 1. I don't know if I needed to bring more. That might have been the case. I should have put iron in here. That would have been a smart idea. Also, I threw all my stuff in this here, which I realized I'm actually gonna need the silk touch pick to actually pick this back up. Break that, put that in there. There we go. Made 4 of those. So never mind then. The whole map thing. Although I do remember that there was one off actually that direction. I haven't been out that way, which might be a better way to go. Anyway, attempt sort of failed, but I am going to go take on some shulkers. Alright guys, so I'm back after my end exploring hunting. I got all of these items here, as well as everything in the chest here. I literally had to dive to get this dragon head, otherwise I would have fallen into the void. I didn't really need to, but I could have. Not sure if that's all the iron and gold that I got. Some of it got mixed up. And also with the maps, I just need to surround it with paper to make it bigger. So, my bad. I'm pretty sure I've done that every time I tried to merge maps with maps. So, anyway, I'm going to dump these in here. So we got 33 shulker boxes that we can make. And I think I'm out of wood again. Very low. I don't want to use the acacia wood for this because it's a pain to get. Dark oak and spruce are actually the easiest to farm. Anyway, I'll make those and then we'll head down to here. And I actually have gotten a design for swapping out this module and this one, because they both actually have to change. So let's go quickly have a look at those as well. Alright, so just to quickly go over this, unfortunately everything is made out of wood, so it's kind of a pain. The length of this just happens to fit in the area that we've got, which is 7 blocks. And the way that I turn the lights on individually is we have just chuck that in there. So they'll all turn on, all turn off. And it's basically using torches at the back and then redstone on the side. So the torches only do these ones here. Redstone does that one. We need half slabs down here, otherwise the hoppers get locked up. And then the chests are in a bit of an array like so. The only other thing is this has to be changed. So it may or may not fit in the current location because there'll be another one next to it. And then we just have to flip this, put this line on this side here. For the other side, this would be our entryway right here. 1, 2, 3. And this will be where the next one goes. Like so. Anyway, that'll be our entryway. This way we can actually put blocks all along the side here. Have our 3x3 entry. So I'm just going to quickly swap out those 2 modules for this. And I'll just show you guys the changes when that's finished. Alright guys, so it doesn't look the nicest, but it is all done. And unfortunately I've run into a problem when putting in the second one. To keep the 3 wide walkway up here, I had to actually rotate it around a corner. So it didn't actually turn out too bad. With this one, I basically went 1, 2, 3. So this is all the same from here, apart from that block there. Just sort of extended this line out. Well, I was supposed to sprint there, but it's essentially just redstone lines. after the torches and repeaters on this side. So that's pretty much what's over here. This side didn't really get extended. This side kinda, it's this row here. I just pointed out is this side here. It's basically the same length. It's just this side that got extended, and it's just this part here. So it all worked out really well. It does work. I've tried it. I've put some items in through there. So the only thing we have to do now is sort of set up these filters and hook everything up. Not 100% sure whether or not I should do water streams or just go with hoppers to connect everything. But regardless, the water or line of hoppers has got to go across the top here. And we've also got to work out how to get items down and up from here as well. So, yeah. Anyway, this is pretty much, it's done mechanically, apart from just the top part, which is relatively easy. That'll just, I don't know, trying to think whether or not dropper would be good is a question. And in here I was thinking we could probably try expand that upwards, but we're not able to because we need to power this block. It's not gonna work unless we would, make that aesthetic change, which probably could do with. Anyway, need to actually make all of the shulker boxes here. That's right. They take up inventory space. Where can we throw these into for the moment? It's actually this one. Just chuck them in there. Probably actually have to get a proper shulker box spot in here too. Well, this should be able to. This should be enough to easily be enough to finish down here. Just gonna make sure that I put them facing that way. Let's actually just go like this. Uppers, please stop. There we go. Now we can just go along. Lace all of these in. One left. Actually, two left. This side as well. And as you would have seen, I did decide to go with the pillars coming inwards. Does look a lot better. Alright, so now that's in. We should get some flooring in. Alright, so we have a nice white floor. It might be a little too bright, honestly, but I kind of pictured having a bright floor in here. I don't want the torches standing here. I would have much rather to have the sea lanterns under here, but I don't have many. What do we need? We need, well, be interesting here because this is meant to be a light source here underneath that block. But we need 8. Don't think I have 8. I might have close to 8, or I might have 8. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Grab 9. Okay, there we go. So we can actually throw those in. I just got all turned around. Whoops. Let's just break all of those and see if that makes a better difference. Wondering if they might be brighter as well. Possibly. Not 100% sure on that. Same brightness as torches. But that does look pretty good. I think I might have to add a border around here of just a different color, because the harshness of that is a little bad. The only thing is I don't think I have all that much gravel. Not gravel. Oh no, you make the concrete powder as you. That's right. Never mind. I've just got all white at the moment, which means I need to make some more. Which we have a whole bunch of chests of gravel and whatnot. So gravel and sand, I think it is. I just grabbed that gravel out of here without leaving a block. There we go. And need some dyes, which I don't have a lot of. I think I either want to go with grey or light grey. Might try grey first. Then light grey, just to see what it looks like. Before it's not 4. Grey concrete powder. And we'll try the light one as well. And we'll probably want that to be smoothed. But I'm just going to quickly try to see what this ends up looking like. Yeah, I don't know if that looks all that much better, but with the border, yeah, the border makes a huge difference. I wanted the food. Not too sure about these blocks. It kind of looked a little weird with it just being, you know, along the edges, so yeah, it might be having... This is the Silk Touch one, right? Yeah. What if we were to... Damn it. Swap these to here. That'd make it a little more rounded. Which I don't know if that'll end up being a good idea or not. Let's just give this a quick look at. I won't bother about changing that one because we won't see that from up here. Yeah, I kind of like that. I can't really say why, it just looks different. Intriguing. But yeah, no, that does work. I don't think anywhere in here should have, no. Not even close to being spawnable in here. Cool. Alrighty then. Next is probably to work on the staircase and up there, because I would like to get this place finished. Alright guys, so as you may or may not have seen, I has been a little busy, and fair warning, it's kind of bright down here. So I've just done the hallway here, just the connecting area. I'm very happy with my lights up here. It's very nice. And it gives just enough light down here so nothing will spawn. But I haven't touched this room. I'll be honest, I don't even know what I want to do with the ceiling. Probably take... Now I need to put a cap, like a brim around here, and then do some sort of collapsing and sealing, or folding and sealing. Need to move those, but they'll all probably go into there. And we've had to do some drastic changes to the redstone back here. So now it all just connects up. I need to go on the other side. Break this one. I need to go this way. So the piston that pushes up gets powered by that block there. When that gets, the redstone goes into that block, powers it when it gets pushed out. And all that. So the button over there and the button over here, both, so that's the button down below. They both run over to here, which has got a sticky piston, which is the, you know, monostable circuit thing. And then it just goes back around to have this spit the block in and out. So yeah, I mean, I could have done that in the first place, but didn't realize I could do that. Problem was the piston was sitting here and there was redstone there, so keep everything nice and neat to be able to do that. Need to put some lights in here somewhere. Might be able to put one here, or I'll just put them in the walls. Not too sure. Well, might just leave it with torches in here. But yeah, this is very nice. Keeps, sort of goes from sort of being narrow, a little bit open, to then just, well, really, really open. So yeah, I think I still haven't decided whether or not to do a water stream or hoppers yet. We'll do that at a later date. Haven't quite finished down here. This would be, oops. Probably just go like so. Most likely, I would say. I just want to leave a little gap here so I can get in and out. Although, yeah, I can't go that way. I have to go all the way around the long way to do that. So just leave this open for now. Another torch in there, even though there's one there. Just whack some more torches there. So, I think that'll do it for today. I know I said I wanted to get this finished, but I think I'll just work on getting it functional off camera. The comparators are all turned on because I've put all the filter items in there. Not the actual items of where they're going to go. Filter filler ones, these ones. They're all on there. But yeah, I was testing the thing to make sure that it worked. But, so unfortunately, wasn't a lot of progress done today. Suppose we got this room pretty much complete. Just need to do the ceiling. I might leave that for a while, honestly, because I'm not too sure what I want to do with it just yet. So, I'll get this probably hooked up between episodes. Sounds probably a good thing to do. Or I'll just get all the hoppers in or all the water streams in, one or the other. And yeah, because I've got no idea what's the best way to hook this up yet. Whether we have it hook up from here first and it goes around there and then goes into the system. That might be the best bet, or I just have another drop-off chest somewhere that goes down there first and then goes into the system in case I put something that doesn't go down there. That sounds like a good idea. Just trying to work out where that would be best to hook up to. I need to put some light up here. I just want to have things spawning. So from that hopper, that's a tight squeeze. I think I can end a pearl into here. Yep. This goes into our elevator. Not too sure, if I'm honest. Get back over. But yeah, I'll try and work that out before next episode as well. I might even just set it up and show you guys how it is. We also had a lightning storm. We've had 2 lightning storms. I did have a quick look while there was one going, but didn't appear to be anything out and about. So yeah, no 4 horsemen of the apocalypse again. My first one disappeared, even though they're not supposed to do that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Hope you have enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please feel free to stick around and see some more. And I hope to see you all next time. Wrong button. But anyway, until then, bye.